This gaming laptop right here, the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14, is my laptop of the year. Yes, it is a little bit early to say this given that it is only November, but that is just how impressive this gaming laptop really is. It belongs in a class of its own, and if you're wondering why I say this, keep on watching to find out. So what's so good about the Zephyrus G14? Well, first and foremost, it is a 14-inch gaming laptop. This alone gives it a unique, appealing factor compared to other gaming laptops in the market now, which come with, at the very least, a 15.6-inch display. Thanks to the G14's much more compact form factor, I can easily carry it around in my backpack. In fact, the G14 is actually my daily driver right now. It serves double duty as my work laptop and gaming machine. Not many gaming laptops can strike such a good balance in these two regards, and let me tell you, the G14 is a very good productivity laptop. You see, one of the most important aspects of a good productivity laptop has to be battery life, and in this regard, the G14 simply excels. On average, I can get between 9 to 10 hours of use on a single charge, which is very impressive out of a gaming laptop with such a beefy hardware under the hood. Speaking of which, the G14 I have here right now comes with AMD's excellent Ryzen 9 4900HS processor. Compared to an equivalent processor from Intel, the Ryzen 9 is simply a much faster processor, as you can see in this table right here. In the graphics department, this G14 comes with an Nvidia GeForce RTX 2060 Max-Q GPU. Of course, compared to a regular RTX 2060, this Max-Q design is a little bit slower, but you can still get very respectable gaming performance. In popular games like Witcher 3, Borderlands 3, and even Apex Legends, you can get very respectable frame rates at max settings. Now let's go back to the point where I say the G14 is a good productivity laptop. Not only does it have very good battery life, the keyboard is actually very comfortable to type on as well. It has plenty of key travel, and the pronounced tactile feedback makes for a cushiony, very pleasant typing experience. If you plan to do a lot of typing on a laptop, you will not be disappointed by this keyboard. As for the trackpad, it works as intended. Every click feels very solid, the smooth surface allows my fingers to glide effortlessly on it, and it is also largely accurate. That being said, I am a little annoyed by the fact that I cannot switch off the mouse acceleration for some reason, no matter what I do. It's a small annoyance, but it shouldn't be a deal breaker to most folks. Another plus point for the G14 is this dot matrix LED on the top lid of the G14. Now, some may think that this is a gimmicky feature, which I agree, but I do have a lot of fun customizing it. As you can see, I set Nextshrift's logo to scroll through the top lid of the laptop. How many other machines can do the same thing? Now that we've talked about the positives of the Zephyrus G14, let's talk about the negatives. Starting with the fact that it doesn't have a webcam for some reason. Besides that, the system noise is also a tad too loud in heated gaming sessions, but thankfully, it is relatively quiet when I'm just doing productivity tasks. Aside from that, the G14 can also get quite toasty. Now, the palm rest area doesn't get uncomfortably warm, but the CPU does get alarmingly hot. In my testing, the Ryzen 9 processor got up to a whopping 95 degrees Celsius. The GPU, on the other hand, the RTX 2060 Max-Q, is actually kept in check much better, only hitting up to 77 degrees Celsius. And then there's the asking price of the Zephyrus G14. This range-topping configuration, for one, retails at 7,699 ringgit. Granted, you do get 16GB of RAM and 1TB of SSD storage for that kind of money, but there is no denying that this is an expensive gaming laptop. Despite its high asking price, the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 is still a premium gaming laptop in a 14-inch form factor, a combination that is not offered by any other laptop maker in the market now. As I've said before in the beginning of this video, this puts the G14 in a class of its own. And that is why the Zephyrus G14 is my laptop of the year. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like this video if you like it, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and always stay tuned for more good stuff to come here at Nextshrift.